Hello and welcome to another mini solo vlog. It's just gone 5 o'clock. We've had a nice return of the hot weather this week. It's Tuesday at the moment. I've just finished work. We're meant to have this nice weather until Thursday. And I thought, what's better than to just take a short car ride to the nearest fell near myself, which is Beacon Fell, and have a little walk around, see some of the views and take you with me. So let's get in the car and I'll see you up there. Okay, so I've just parked up. About 20 minutes. It's a lovely evening. I'd say it's still about 23-24 degrees. Some of the views are already in shot just over there. You probably can't see them so well yet, but you certainly will when we have a little wander about. The boots are on. Let's go and have a wander. So here's a little map of the trail. It's not a massive trail. It should take about 45 minutes to an hour. Obviously, as it says, we're there. Summit's here. Doesn't really matter which way I go, really, does it? But yeah, let's go and do it. So there is a main visitors car park up here, but it's literally £1, and all that money goes to help keep the grounds looking nice and tidy. Now it's good to do stuff like this now and again. I mean, I've come up and done it on my own just because Katie doesn't finish work till a little bit later on, and by the time she was back it probably would have been a little bit too late to come up. But it's fine to just go and do bits yourself, even if it's an hour and a half. Just let you get somewhere that's nice and quiet, have a little walk, all good. Some nice little bits as well around just to have a picnic. I know there is benches and stuff like that around because me and Katie have come up on the bikes before, but just little secluded bits like this for the steps. Somewhere nice just to have your dinner and be shaded in the hotter days like it's been today. And just as I was going and having a look at that picnic spot, I actually realised this is the little path up to the summit. Now there is some good views up here. But if you are actually going to the bit which is facing most westerly out to the sea, there's some really good views of Preston, Blackpool. Probably can even see as far as Blackburn and Burnley and places like that. Yeah, whenever me and Katie come up here on the bikes, after we've lugged everything up here, it takes about 50 minutes for us. We like to sit on that westerly side. There's a couple of nice benches there, have our dinner, and the views are really good. You'll see them later on. It's just a really nice spot. It's nice and quiet, not much going on, not many cars, because that's the perimeter road. And yeah, it's just nice to get away from it for a little bit sometimes. And here we are at the summit. 233 metres above, I think it said this is. And this is some of your views. Like I said, it's a really nice day, even though it's later on in the day now. I think it's coming up for 5:45 now. The only thing you've got to watch out for up here is the horseflies. They will bite you. Like I said, really lucky. It's literally 15-20 minutes in the car for me to come here, and then you walk for about 5 or 10 minutes and you're at the summit. I'll just do the rest of the perimeter now, but yeah, it's just a nice little thing to do after work sometimes. Have a little walk, get a bit of fresh air. Now at the time of filming this, it is Tuesday the 11th of August, and tomorrow is actually the day when the near full eclipse is going to happen. And it's going to be a partial eclipse, but it can be, in Lancashire anyway, anything up to 91% eclipse. So my plan is I'm actually at work tomorrow in Blackpool, so I think I'm going to be leaving there about 3:30, doing my usual little bike ride up there. Obviously it's a late night ride, well, late-ish night ride on a Wednesday up there, so I'm going to go down there about 3:30, and then about 6 o'clock they're actually doing an event outside Wallace and Gromit. I think the first 1,000 people to get there will get viewing glasses, and they're going to do a bit of a viewing party outside Wallace and Gromit from 6 o'clock. I think the peak of the eclipse is meant to be about 7:10. But yeah, I'll be there and I'll document it for you. Hopefully you see it for yourselves anyway, but hopefully we get some views from, good views from there, should I say. I'm actually surprised how quiet it is. So I've been up here now 20 or 30 minutes and I've seen 4 people. A young girl and a mum and a middle-aged couple, and that's it. That's literally all I've seen. I thought it might be a bit busier. It being a nice day, maybe people came earlier today. But yeah, it's been really quiet. Now, it hasn't actually been quite as bad as it has been in other parts of the country. Obviously now, 11th of August, talking, a lot of the country's actually in drought because we've not had much rainfall. We've not had loads of rainfall here in Lancashire, but we have had a bit. So we're not in drought, but there's certainly places that are very, very dry. I'm sure you'll see yourselves, there's a lot of grass and plants that are going very yellow and brown because they're not getting any water. But one thing, if you do come up a place like this and it's very dry like this, don't be bringing disposable barbecues and putting them on the grass or leaving them unattended, because it will cause fires and it'll cause a lot of damage. The one thing you do think when you come up here though and it's this quiet is, you could get killed up here, but you know, it's a chance you have to take. It's worth the risk. It's nice. It gets you away from the rest of everything else, nice and quiet. There's probably a 1% chance there could be a murderer around here, but oh well, we'll carry on. Just to say as well, this isn't a very hard trail at all. 95% of people will be able to do it no problem. It's just a very leisurely trail really. There's not many inclines, not many declines. It's just a nice quiet walk. I'll stop in a second and just let you realise how quiet it actually is when there's nobody about. Just seen quite a big hare bob on by, but don't worry, it's not the curse of the were rabbit. That's tomorrow. Just come out onto the other side now, onto the ring road of Beaconfell. Gonna walk round down to the visitors centre, show you a little bit of that. That's where that main car park is, where you can park for £1. There's free to use toilets up here as well at the visitors centre, so that's good. If you're busting for a wee or anything, there you go, free. I've also got your visitor centre and cafe down here as well. Obviously it's just closed now, it's open 10 AM till 3:30 most days, the cafe anyway. So obviously it's closed now because it's a little bit later on, but if you want any food or any advice, you can come up here and that's your place. And not many people know, me and Katie actually came up this footpath. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 months. I think it was, no, it might have been a month. It was the June, I think, before we got married. And this is where we had our pre-wedding photo shoot, up here at Beaconfell. There were quite a few places you could go and have it done. Evening Park in Preston, other bits around Lancashire, but for me, I wanted to get it done up here because we've come up here quite a lot. It's close, it's local to us, and it actually meant something. And also it got us used to have been in front of the camera a bit, which Matt might come in use now, eh? Is that a Victus? This is quite new actually up here. Got a few bits for the kids now. They didn't used to have these. Not quite sure what's going on here or what this is, but it's there. And just a photo opportunity, I think. And that's either a den or it's the Blair Witch Project. We're going off-roading. Gotta watch out for stinging nettles, though I don't fancy my shins taking a whacking. When I said there were some outstanding views to the west side, here are the views. Imagine watching that eclipse up here tomorrow. I bet it'd be absolutely outstanding. Stupendous, you might say. I was talking before about where me and Katie like to stop if we come on the bikes to have our dinner. Here is the exact place, and the reason why, this absolutely awesome view. So you won't be able to see it because it'd be too far away, but obviously in this direction I can just about see it. You've got the big one, Blackpool Tower. Over around here you'll have Preston and Preston Town Centre, and then more over this way you're looking more at like Clitheroe, Pendle, Blackburn, Burnley area, all visible from up here on this lovely evening. The sheep agree. I have got my little fold-up work bike in the back of the car, so depending what time I do get back to the car, because I know I'm not that far away from it now and it's only just gone 6:15, I might have a quick whip round the ring road on the bike. It's not the nicest thing to be riding around, but it's not too steep up here. So yeah, I might just do that. Just actually seen a sign, there is a designated barbecue area up here. So you've got absolutely no excuse if you're up here. There's a designated barbecue area, so just use that. Don't use the dry grass areas that can cause fires. Use the barbecue areas. It's about the only place it's cool up here now when you go into the woods. If you go out into that sun, it's still hot, and like I say, it's going on for 6:30. Nice to have a little bit of shade for a couple of minutes. Mother duckies here with the ducklings. Oh, this has ended up here, I'm not quite sure. Not being funny, but I don't think there's a Morrison's Asda or Booths anywhere near here. It's like people have brought it up and decided they want to do a trolley dash into the pond. And talking of ducks, it's only I think 54 days now. So me and Katie set off for Paris to go to Disneyland. Really looking forward to that. Not been in a couple of years now. Last went in March 23, but we only actually did a day because we were in Paris. So really looking forward to that. Got quite a lot coming up. I'll release them details in a later video, I think, of what we're going to be up to. But awful lot, especially all the way up to Halloween. Should be lots of stuff over Halloween as well. There we go, just got back to the car now. All in all, about an hour and 10-minute walk round, did the whole perimeter. I've decided against the cycle around. Want me tea really, to be honest. It's 6:30, took about 20 minutes to get home. Had a good walk anyway. But I hope you enjoyed that. It's something a little bit different, something a little bit more serene. As you can see, it certainly put a bit of colour in my cheeks. Like I say, it's good to get out, get yourself out, have a good walk. It's good for your mental health, it's good for your physical health, it's just good for your health. Right, so I shall see you in the video tomorrow, and let's see if we can catch this eclipse. See you later.